Good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Angie, and welcome to day 4 of Heal and Restore. I gotta say that I think today is my favorite day. Today we talk about reconnection to really to the sacred. It's about finding your inner spirit and um, understanding or maybe remembering your purpose. So today I'd like to guide you through a somatic practice that will help you to get back in touch with your spirit and your purpose and that reconnection to something that's sacred. So I guess we could start by just taking a seat. So just finding a seat that's comfortable for you, that feels fully supported, that feels dignified, that feels easeful in your body. And then rest your hands somewhere on your body. So whether that's palms down in your lap, or maybe you feel good, putting them on your lower abdomen, bringing them to your heart, somewhere on your body where you can, make contact, feel your body through your palms, and to just kind of close that circle of being just for a moment. And then close your eyes if it feels good, or you can keep your eyes, open with sort of a gentle downward gaze. And then I'd like to invite you to just take this time to be. So arrive in this space, connect with yourself, and there's no need here to fix anything. We're not trying to improve anything, we're not trying to achieve anything. We're just being, just being. So I'd like you to, think about your breath for a moment, but we won't have to change it. We don't have to control it. We just feel how the body knows how to breathe itself. Just taking a moment to feel the breath moving through the body. And in talking about, the spirit and the sacred, if you look at wisdom traditions, different wisdom traditions through cultures and through the eras of time, through geography, through any sort of separateness, there's always this shared understanding that within each human being there lives a spark of consciousness. It's a living presence that animates the body. It illuminates our awareness. It allows us to have emotions and feelings, and it quietly knows the truth of who we are. So, this practice is an invitation to remember that spark, not as a religious belief, but as a lived and felt experience. So, consider this an invitation to reconnect with your inner spirit, your animating force beneath the roles that you play, beneath any stories that you tell yourself or others, beneath the just the behaviors of everyday life. Reconnect with that quiet intelligence that knows who you are and it knows why you're here. So today there's nothing you need to believe, but maybe there's something that you can remember. Help your body to remember its belonging. So notice the points of contact that you have with the earth. Maybe your feet are touching the floor, or maybe, you can feel the weight of your body settling into your chair. We're going to start at the top of our heads and just feel the sensations in the body. So as we start at the top of the head and move down the face and the back of the head, becoming aware of the body and the sensations within. Feeling the breath move in and out. Moving down into the throat and the neck, the shoulders and the chest. And as you move, feel free to kind of wiggle around. Move in, feel into those areas. Do anything that helps you to connect. You could even touch them with your hands, touch the areas that we're talking about to sort of ground and anchor yourself there. Just get a feel for your body today as it is. Moving down into the abdomen, the pelvic region, the hips, the thighs, the knees, the calves, and the ankles and the feet. And feeling into the sensation of aliveness within the body. And I always think it's really just amazing and fascinating to remember our connection to nature. Nature is within us. We're not separate. Your bones carry the minerals that were once held in mountains. Your blood carries the salt of maybe some ancient seas. And the water in your cells has cycled through clouds and rivers, rain and roots. And the air that you breathe is shared with the plants and the ancestors of history. The very elements that make up your body were forged in the stars. Your body's not separate from nature. It is nature, momentarily expressing and shaping itself as you. And let yourself feel the dignity of that. And open to the remembrance of your belonging. Feel the gentle exchange with nature as you breathe in and breathe out. And across, all of these wisdom traditions that we've talked about, breath is known as more than just air. It is life force. It is spirit moving from formless into form. And imagine now that your breath is flowing like a river up the spine on the inhale. So a little bit different than from the nose down into the body. Imagine that you're pulling the breath up the spine as you inhale. And then as you exhale, it's cascading down the front of the body. So we're making this loop or this cycle as we pull the breath up through the body, starting low in the belly, low in the spine, and pulling it up, and then exhaling it out and cascading it down the front. So creating this loop. It's referred to in different traditions as a microcosmic orbit, but there's this loop of energy that's being created with the breath. Sinking into the feeling of that cycle. Imagining pulling the air out of the earth, out of the sky, out of your surroundings, and up through the body, and then returning it back down. And as you do this, kind of let your awareness move through the body like a curious guest, like you're exploring and looking and listening. And it's not the guest that, sneaks into your medicine cabinet when they're in the bathroom. This is the guest that is just here to observe. There's no judgment, there's no narrative, there's just deep listening. And there's a sense of allowing what is to be. And sometimes this world is so busy we don't even know what is because we're caught up in the doing, in the moving, and the achieving, and the striving, and the pushing. But for now, settle into just being, just opening, just allowing, just experiencing what it means to be alive in this body on this day. And tapping into that interconnectedness that we all share, that connection to nature, and therefore to each other. As you inhale, just receive life into your body, receive spirit, receive awareness. And as you exhale, release whatever isn't complete. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Whatever feels ready to be released, let it go. Make space. Holding on to things that maybe no longer serve us or that we don't need to hold on to anymore, have served their purpose, allows us to open up energy to devote to new things. So let's breathe in that energy and let's breathe out what's no longer needed. What can we make space for today? And as we do this and we really get in touch with the feeling of presence within the body, I'd like to ask you a question that you can ask yourself. And so this question is, where does life feel most present to me right now? So within your own piece of nature, within your own body, in your own space, where does life feel most present? And can you touch it? Can you feel it? Maybe it's in the head, maybe it's in the heart, maybe it's in the stomach. If you were to feel your life force and your presence right now, where does it live? And then as you're exploring that, maybe another question comes to mind. And where does your body ask for kindness. Maybe as you're exploring the realm of the body, you get to a space that feels less open. Maybe there's tightness or tension. Maybe there's emotion. Maybe there's something there that you have the reaction to avoid. Can you offer that area kindness? And you don't have to put words to it. You can let the sensation speak without translating it into any kind of language or words, just dropping into the feeling. And if it feels difficult, you can always bring your attention back to the breath and that gentle exchange of spirit. And then come back to that area of the body and just touch in gently and without forcing. And then I'd like to invite you to bring your attention to the heart and, think of the heart as not necessarily even just an emotion. It's often an area where we hold a lot of emotion, but an organ of perception. So a little visualization exercise that we can do is to imagine within your heart, there's this small, steady flame or small, steady, warm light. And this isn't something that we're creating right now. This is something that has been there within your heart since the beginning. It's never left. This is that inner spirit, that witness of every chapter of your life. Your beginnings, your successes, your failures, your becoming. It's always been there. It's always been with you. See if you can get back into touch with it now. And maybe ask yourself as you're connecting with this heart space, as you're connecting with this light of your consciousness, of your existence, of your being, ask yourself, without demanding an answer, what truly matters right now? Truly matters. Not what we've been told matters, not what culture demands matters, but to you in your heart, in your space. What do you need? What truly matters to you? As you start to tap into what truly matters, and if nothing comes up for you right now, it's okay. There's no judgment. This is something that we can continue to come back to. Sometimes it's really hard to find your true essence. We have so much that we carry to get through the world. It's a challenge to kind of strip it all bare and to really tap into what's there beneath it all. So, no matter what you hear now, just know that you can come back and ask that question whenever you want. When things are getting difficult, when things are getting challenging, you can shift your perspective to really tap in and say, what matters to me right now? Truly. And then the question that might come after that is, what's seeking expression through me right now? So we talked about spirit coming into the body, formless, coming into the body and turning into form. And that form can be expressed as actions or tactile things that you create. And so, what is that spirit seeking to express through you now? And remember that purpose, that word purpose, it doesn't mean it's a job description, or it doesn't mean something that you feel that you have to do because somebody told you that you have to do it. It is a quality. It's an aliveness within the body. It's a felt sensation of where you imagine living in alignment with what's true for you in your body. What feels alive for you now? And purpose often speaks quietly. It's subtle, and we have to listen. We have to get quiet ourselves so that we can hear. What's yearning to be turned into form? This is a great time of year. We're here today. It's December. It's the end of a year. It's a time for reflection, and it's a time to notice, what does this body want to lay down, right? What is no longer um, requiring my effort? And maybe it's something I'm feeding that I don't need to feed anymore. What can I instead nourish as I start this new year and move forward into a new space? What's important? Just think about that through your next couple cycles of breath. As you exhale, let the body release the effort to hold what's no longer needed. Just set it down. And as you inhale, breathe in that spirit, that nourishment, that meaning, that sense of belonging through this natural expression of you. What do you want to carry forward? And then as we conclude our meditation, let's offer thanks to our body. So deep bows to our internal body, our spirit, our aliveness, our awareness, this consciousness that has carried us through. This inner spirit that's in your heart, that's there, that you can connect to and remind you of your true essence. And thank it for being there and for remaining and guiding and helping you experience life. It's really quite amazing to open up to the awe of it all. The chances that we're here today in this form, that all these atoms and molecules and spirit and minerals and things came together to create this expression of nature that is you. It's amazing. Just give yourself thanks for going through your day, for experiencing life in the way that's truly aligned to the purpose of you. So we'll take 3 more nice deep breaths. These will be your biggest breaths of the day. So all the way in through the nose, keeping the mouth closed, and all the way out through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth is okay if breathing out through the nose is not available for you today. Inhaling, breathing in the spirit. Exhaling, releasing. Last big breath, all the way deep into the body, and exhaling fully and completely. Good, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Maybe it feels good to roll the neck out, or maybe it feels good to stretch. Move the body around a little bit as you come back. I want to thank you for being here with me today on this day of experiencing spirit and reconnecting with what's sacred. And just to highlight a few people that are going to be speaking today, we've got Dr. Deepak Chopra, who's talking about how, meditation and yoga and even quantum science can reveal interconnectedness of all existence. We've got Sharon Salzberg, who's going to, share her timeless teachings on loving kindness, self-compassion. We've got Reverend Michael Beckwith, who shares some transformative life visioning process that can teach you how meditation and prayer can align with your purpose. And on it goes. 10 amazing speakers today. So I hope that you're able to connect in and find something that resonates with you today. And remember that you do have we're calling it the Sacred Pause, your 6-day practice and reflection guide. You do have that you can download, or you can just use as an online prompt and, use your own notebooks to really gather insights and those aha moments and those things that you want to um, learn more about as you go through the day. So write them down, jot them down, and come back to them. And I wish you an amazing day here at Heal and Restore. We are having a 10 p.m. or yeah, sorry, 12 p.m. Expert session with Dr. Wandrea, who's going to lead us through some amazing practice. And we invite you to come and experience that with her, and not only just watch, but also join and ask her questions and talk directly to her and work through the prompts and the things that she's going to give you to think about and contemplate and learn directly from her. It's an amazing, powerful experience that we hope you take advantage of. So enjoy your day at Heal and Restore. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you tomorrow on day 5. Bye, everyone.